Tia Porter, and this is our Erie. On today's episode, we're checking out some healing places and then stopping by to discover our drink of the week. So stick around because all that and more is happening right now on our Erie. In an effort to help individuals decipher the right action steps for their journey to better health and self, Selena founded The Way to Healthy Living, and it wasn't in a fancy office or with a team of staff. It started somewhere unexpected with just one client and a vision.
We founded this company on 2013, actually, on my bedroom floor, quite frankly, with my first client. Her name is Pam Thompson. She is still a client, and I love that. She was going on her 5th medicine for blood pressure issues, and she was young, probably in her mid-50s. I was trying to think about how old she was then. When we started, and we have maintained a half of a water pill is all that she's on. She also lost a significant amount of weight and continues to participate in total body fitness.
Pam's story is exactly what Selena set out to do. Create a personalized path to health that works for each person.
I think the most important part that we all need to come to terms with is that the only sustainable direction to a healthy life, right, a way to healthy living, is identifying what is going to work for you.
And that's what makes The Way to Healthy Living different. It's not a one-size-fits-all. It's about you.
And so working with individuals, whether or not it be in personal development through the coaching, businesses through the speaking, weight loss and education of nutrition, or even just strength and fitness, it all starts with you, the client. And I think that's what makes us unique, but it is also essential in what makes it sustainable success.
Between the counselors, coaches, and fitness experts, they work together or in parallel to help clients reach their goals.
Which the unique thing is that if you have a parallel journey where you want physical health, but you also have some mental healing, the counselors and I work together to support our clients, sometimes in joint sessions, sometimes individually, but in parallel. So addressing the mental is really key to understanding what gets us to the motivation. What's the true why or the why not? And then moving into how do we move you? How do we motivate you into a momentum continuum of consistent choice? And that's really, really, really important to our clients, for sure.
Every journey starts with a conversation.
This is changing a little bit right now, but actually for the last 13 years, anybody who is interested in our service first gets me. And so that is either by telephone call, or if they schedule directly online, they always receive a personal call. Because it's always been my passion to understand and appreciate that we're starting them in the right area. We don't want to waste anybody's time. We also want to understand if there's any barriers to them getting the services that we offer. And so we do have a lengthy assessment for anybody who wants to do the coaching or the nutrition education piece. But even if they're coming in for our fitness classes, when they come into Total Body Fitness or a breathwork class on Tuesdays, we're interested in them as a whole being. Why are they really here? And do they know everything that we have to offer them in order to help support them where they want to go?
Selena's approach comes from a deep well of personal experience.
And so I come from a lot of heartache and trauma and turbulence, I will say. And moving into graduating with my degree, a row away from my son that I was impregnated with, in my senior year of high school, I learned through a mother who provided a great example and a father who still does, that it is all about empathy and compassion. I really need to understand and appreciate where the people across from me are coming from in order to connect them, even if it isn't through services we provide. And we really need to connect with one another from an approach that is more compassionate and more empathetic than trying to force people to do what we think is the right thing. And that is the underlying basis for most of what we have going on here.
The campus itself is designed to support that mindset. There are many spaces for reflection, healing, and community.
10 years ago last year, we came to this blessed campus, and we have been operating ever since. But we have a labyrinth and a meditation water garden. We do an annual women's retreat in the yurt once a year where we bring a bunch of ladies in here and love on them all day long. We have sound and breath work on Tuesdays back in the yurt. The yurt, by the way, if you're interested, is a Mongolian tent that is over like 3,000 years old. And it's just a fantastic spiritual space. And so when you say, tell me about the campus, I think it's better to walk anyone around, and I invite them to come for a tour on Fridays. We're available in the morning.
This campus is a space to pause, breathe, and just be, where support surrounds you, but you move at your own pace.
This gives you a place to just be. You don't have to be connected to anyone. There's not a lot going on here. There's not a lot to distract you. Be, and then decide what's next for me. And know that you're surrounded with the services and the support that you need to make that move. And we hope that is felt whether or not you're in a fitness class and laughing in the yurt, or if you're sitting in the waiting room waiting to see a counselor. This is just an honest space to support people, and we hope that's what everyone feels.
Every moment is meant to help you return to yourself with clarity and strength.
I'm hoping that that is exactly the description, that they feel that and they come back to self, and they do that in a way that is personally empowering and gives them a little extra head lift and a lot more strength to do what they know they need to do for them without guilt, shame, or judgment.
It's about making healthy living approachable and personal.
It doesn't cost much to come here. And we do take insurance, and we can help you. But at the end of the day, the one message I would say is, we know best what healthy means for us and how to get there. We just need to have confidence to do what we need to do.
From a bedroom floor to a campus of healing, Selena's vision proves that healthy living isn't just a routine.
Your journey into healthy living starts with the journey back to you.
Great tattoos start with something simple, a safe, comfortable space where everyone feels welcome.
So we opened Sakura Tattoo at the beginning of this year, so January 1st, after I decided to make a change from my last tattoo studio named Andromeda Studios. We had that studio for about 7 years, and at the beginning of the year, after we decided to move locations, I just felt like it was the right time to make the name change as well. Sakura in Japanese means cherry blossom, and every year they celebrate a cherry blossom festival representing new beginnings, new life, new change of season, and just with everything in my life going on, I was kind of ready for that new change of season.
And just like the meaning behind the cherry blossom, every tattoo here starts with a fresh idea, then becomes something uniquely personal.
We definitely do have our own pre-made designs, but ultimately we want to design something that's custom for the client. So I think having a space where you can bring your art ideas to us and we can make that come alive is really important, especially if we can do it in, a very calm, inviting space.
It's all about collaboration and helping each client find the right artist for their vision.
Well, I would say that we all do a little bit different styles in art. I think that between the four of us, we're all capable of pretty much anything that you would like to get, That being said though, we always recommend having a consultation if you're unsure, and we can give you our feedback. And if we don't feel like we are the best person for the job, then we definitely probably know who is.
And beyond the art, Leslie says creating this studio has always been about something bigger.
Opened my studio originally to give a safe place for a lot of people, to give a calm, inviting atmosphere, and then in turn I started teaching other women how to tattoo. And so I think from where I started 12 years ago to now, we have a lot of other women tattooers, not only in Erie, but in other areas. And it's been really, really cool to see so many young women getting into this craft.
Tattoos are more than just art. They can also be a powerful part of someone's healing journey. And for some people, a tattoo becomes the next chapter in their story.
So I'm very passionate about offering the post-mastectomy nipple tattooing. It's a process in which we recreate 3D looking nipples for people who have gone through post-mastectomy type of tattooing, who have lost their breasts, who have undergone reconstruction. I really love offering these services because as a woman, I know how important it is to kind of feel like a woman, feel like yourself again. These women that come in are been through so much, you know, and if I can give them a little piece back of, you know, themselves in the process of everything they've been through, that's really why I do it.
Moments like that are a big part of why Leslie says she fell in love with tattooing in the first place.
When I found tattooing, it was amazing to me that I could do my art and people would appreciate it, you know, and that it would last forever, you know. Definitely a little scary when you think about it in those terms, but I love that I get to work with different people every day. I love that I get prompts, if you will, from people every day. And the fact that they trust me enough to be able to put something permanent on them forever, you know, is really special.
And along the way, those tattoos often turn into meaningful connections with the people who wear them.
You really get to know each other through that process, and so I get an understanding of why they're getting this tattoo and how important it is for them. And so when you're done with it and they look at it and they're, you know, emotional or excited or happy, you know, you can't help but feel the same, you know, just excitement for them. So that's really fun to see, you know, and that's not something you're prepared for like before you start the journey of tattooing, you know, but it's one of the more rewarding parts for sure.
And while the studio is typically appointment only, the team is making it even easier for people to stop by soon.
We have decided at the beginning of April we're going to be doing walk-ins every single Saturday from 12 to 5. From
new beginnings to meaningful moments, Sakura Tattoo is ready to help tell your story. To learn more, call 814-490-0833 today.
Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Before we kick things off, scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to save big. We are starting strong with the incredible Dyson V8 cordless vacuum. This is powerful, lightweight, and completely cordless, which means you can move from room to room without being tied to the outlet in the wall.
You're getting superior suction and not one but two power modes. Best of all, you get up to 40 minutes of runtime on a single charge, and I know I sure appreciate that.
Yes, it's lightweight, easy to empty, and designed for everyday use. This is what grab and go cleaning solution that makes your home look and feel amazing. Now let's shift from cleaning to calm with the Mistfly Aromatherapy Diffuser. This is a beautiful cool mist humidifier and aromatherapy diffuser all in one.
It features a 360-degree rotatable mist outlet, so you can direct the cloud-like mist exactly where you want it. Perfect for your bedroom, office, or living space.
I love how super quiet it is, so it won't interrupt sleep or work.
Add your favorite essential oils and transform your space into a relaxing retreat.
Next, we are talking about smart wellness with the Renpho Ellis One Smart Scale. But this is so much more than just a bathroom scale.
So much more indeed. It measures body weight up to 400 pounds, but it also tracks BMI, body fat percentage, and other body composition metrics through its Bluetooth-enabled smartphone app. And actually, I have this at home, and I love my smart scale.
I have to pick it up. It syncs seamlessly so you can monitor your progress over time. It's a great tool for staying accountable and informed on your health journey, and that's what really matters. Finally, let's talk about relief and recovery with the Neck Tech cordless leg compressor massager.
These rechargeable portable leg compression boots are designed to support circulation and provide soothing massage relief.
They're cordless, so you can use them anywhere. With multiple intensity levels, you can customize your experience for the perfect amount of compression.
All right, let's take one last look at today's products helping you save money. From powerful cleaning to calming comfort with smart tracking and relaxing relief.
Yes, head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan the QR code on your screen to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
It's that time of week again, where we'll pause, sip, and discover something new. This week, we're with LTC Mobile Bartending, where we'll discover the drink of the week. Let's mix it up. Our Erie's Drink of the Week is sponsored by Beer and Pop Discount Warehouse.
The Beer and Pop Discount Warehouse, yeah!
Hi, I'm Tim Smith, the owner of LTC Mobile Bartending, coming from any bar you could think of and or even from your home, corporate event, wedding, anything you guys could think of. I'd be willing to travel and do this stuff for you here. Today, we're doing my signature old fashioned for the drink of the week. Starting with 3 ounces of bourbon. I have New Rift here. I'm gonna follow that up with my signature syrup, which I won't give you the special ingredients. 1 ounce of my syrup. Then we're gonna come in behind with 3 dashes of our Angostura aromatic bitters, 3 dashes of our Angostura orange bitters, and 1 dash of the Wiggle orange bitters. Then I'm gonna grab my Luxardo cherries, put them in my glass, preparing. I am going to now give this some stirs. Dump it right over my ice here. Gonna hit it with the expressed orange peel. Rim the glass. And finally, we're gonna light the candle and smoke it. This is some cherry wood. There you have it, the drink of the week, LTC's Mobile Bartending Signature Old Fashioned.
Reach out to LTC Mobile Bartending to try this week's Drink of the Week for yourself. Cheers! Our Erie's Drink of the Week is sponsored by Beer and Pop Discount Warehouse.
The Beer and Pop Discount Warehouse, yeah!
Tucked inside a charming old farmhouse is a creative space where memories are made. Monkey Business Scrapbook Lounge has been inspiring crafters for nearly 2 decades.
We opened in December of 2006, and so we are currently working towards our 20th year in business.
And while the business has grown over the years, this location may be its most loved yet.
This is actually our 4th location. And I think that my customers like this location the best so far. Customers tell me they like the fact that it's a little more eclectic, a little more cozy. It's an old farmhouse, so there's the individual rooms. It seems to them like it just keeps going on and on.
But Monkey Business didn't begin as a business plan. It started with a simple love for scrapbooking.
I went to a party once where it was a scrapbooking party, and I just kind of thought, like, this is what I would love to do. I never imagined that I would be doing it 20-some years later and actually have a store.
At the time when inspiration was hard to find locally, Mary Jo saw an opportunity to bring something unique to the community. Monkey Business isn't just about supplies. It's about support, learning, and connection.
People scrapbook and card make together with family and friends, so that's kind of huge. And it's really good therapy. Everyone says it's their therapy.
Whether you're creating with loved ones or just carving out a little time for yourself, this is a place that feels good to be in.
Some people just want a little alone time to get out of the house, so they love to just come in and take an hour to just browse around. Makes them feel happy.
From inspiration to instruction and everything in between, Monkey Business Scrapbook Lounge proves that life's little moments really are worth saving. Find them on Facebook at Monkey Business Scrapbook Lounge or visit them at 4318 West Ridge Road. Come make a memory and maybe a little monkey business of your own. From breathtaking views to a drink that complements every event, these are the people and the places helping make our community shine. Thanks for spending time with us. I'm Tia Porter, and we'll see you next time on Our Erie.